Hey there, Heather Hola, Chef Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another time travel tennis tournament. We're doing the quarterfinals of both the Grand Ladies Tour in Lugano, Switzerland, and the Grand Men Tour in Monte Carlo. We don't really have any key quarterfinals for both the men's and the women's. Well, we actually have one for the guys, but it wouldn't be fair not doing one for the ladies. So the ladies tournament started out with 8 seeded players, and we are down to three. The 3, 4, and 2 seats: Mallory, Smith Court, and Navratilova, respectively, with Chambers, Fernandez, Billie Jean King, Halep, and Sanchez Vicario, the unseeded players. So because we don't really have much of a quarterfinals thing, we might do semifinals tomorrow, but we're gonna just do the quick play. So our first quick play will be Billie Jean King, who was 6-8 against the 10-8 Simona Halep. Billie Jean King. Her This is the first tournament she's actually won multiple times. She's been a Schneider in bets. So Billie Jean, this is her first time in the third round. And Simona Halep, Romania, who has done well in Canada. She actually got to the semifinals in Barcelona a couple weeks ago. She beat Austin Cellars and Sharapova, not bad, before Long Long got hurt. She actually got to the Sweet 16 last tournament in Berlin, beating Bueno and Waz before losing Connolly. She's beaten Venus and Hingis to move on. Here.
Quiet, please. Halep to serve.
Let's go
First
to
game.
give Romania
Play.
a semifinalist. Not much Romanian women are good at tennis. I mean, I know Natsasi. How to play? Halep looks like. Oh, yeah.
Game and first set.
Halep won the first set.
6 games to 4.
Simona Halep will be trying to get her job going. We're gonna take 4-4.
Love 15.
How to play? 2-5.
Out.
She's got to be a little more cautious.
Deuce. Advantage. King. Game. King. Halep leads 5 games to 3.
Trying
Second
to
set.
ice this and go to the semis. She does have the ball on her serve, so that's good work. No,
15. Love. 30. Love. 40. Love. Out. Out. 40. 15. Out. Game, set, and match. Halep. 2 sets to love. 6-4. 6-3.
So Simona Halep has found her way into her second career semifinal. So Halep will be trying to get her name onto the books. She beats Billie Jean 6-4, 6-3. Winners on first airs. Well, Billie Jean had tons of unforced errors. So Halep will get to the semifinals. Question on everyone's list will be who she will face. Will she face the seeded Mola Mallory, or will she face Sanchez Vicario? Norway versus Spain. Mola Mallory has beaten Sanchez Vicario once. She's 17-8 overall. Arancha's 4-8. Mola Mallory beat Sanchez Vicario in the quarters at Hilton Head a month and a bit ago before losing to Steffi. She got to the quarters first week, but lost to Everett. Then she beat Davenport, Osborne, Dupont, and Sanchez Vicario before losing to Steffi in the semis in Hilton Head. She got to the semis in San Diego after beating Hingis, Halep, and Graf. Well, she's faced Halep once before. And then Navratilova beat her in the semis. She's been to a few quarterfinals. Last week, she got to quarters after beating Chandra and Wade in Berlin, but lost to Everett. Sanchez Vicario is only 4-8. She did win 2 matches at Hilton Head week 3, beating Celis and Bueno before Murray beat her. She's beating Pliskova and Clijsters.
Quiet, please. Sanchez Vicario to serve.
Sanchez Vicario
First
will
game.
get revenge.
Play.
Halep. And one of those girls will be going to their first final. We shall see. At 3-5.
Out. 40-15.
This could be big.
$40-30. Deuce. Advantage, Mallory. Game, Mallory. Sanchez Vicario leads 5-4, first set.
So, Mallory's trying to ice it.
15, love.
Nice ace.
Deuce.
Mallory trying to come back.
Advantage, Mallory. Out. Game, Mallory.
Made it 5-5.
5 games all, first set.
So that's spectate. Here.
Out. Love 15. Out. Love 30. Love 40. Game, Mallory. Mallory leads 6-5, first set.
Okay, so Mallory may be coming back from the dead.
Out. Love 15. Love 30. $15.30. $30 all. 40-30. Game and first set. Mallory. 7-5.
So Mallory wins the first set, coming from absolutely nowhere. They at 2. 4-5.
Game and second set.
Sanchez
Vicario. 6-4. 1 set all. Out. 15 love.
So let's see what happens. I'll play.
Game, set, and
Sanchez
match.
Vicario
Sanchez Vicario.
taking down Moa.
2 sets to 1. 5-7. 6-4. 6-4.
Well, Sanchez Vicario will face Halep in the semifinals. One of those girls will be going to the final and maybe giving them some hope. Winners on first air. Sanchez, both were like in the minuses, but Mallory was worse. So Halep will face Sanchez Vicario in the semifinals. Next, we have Dorveda Chambers versus Margaret Smith Court. Dorveda's 11-8. Smith Court's 8-8, despite her being technically number 5. Chambers got to the quarters in Hilton Head after being Sharapova and Lalonde losing to Martina Navratilova. She got to the quarters last week. She had to face Pauline Betts in a special match. To qualified for the round of 32, but she beat Arani and Turner Bowery before losing to Mo Connolly. So she's got some help. She's beaten Ling Long and Osaka this time. Margaret Smith Court, 8-8. Got to the third round, got to the quarters in Orlando after beating Osborne Dupont and Hingis, but Henin beat her. Yeah, she had three-set matches. In the quarters, she beat Amelia Island. She beat Brawl and Davenport easily before losing to Clijsters. Quarters in San Diego, beating Billie Jean and Bet before losing Mo Connolly. So she has not been past the quarterfinals at all. She's number 5. Why? I don't know.
Quiet plays Smith Court to serve.
This is the time for Smith Court
play
to prove why she should be a top 5 player. Well, she lost
game
that
and first set. Chambers 6-4.
So Chambers has a chance to send Smith Court packing.
Out. Love.
May as well argue.
40. 40.
She knows her fate. Placement. I would go placement. In case Smith Court does follow.
Out. Deuce.
Smith Court was down love 40. Oof.
Advantage. Smith Court.
This could be big.
Deuce. Advantage. Smith Court. Game. Smith Court. Chambers leads 5-4. Second set.
Chambers can win the match on her serve.
Out. Love 15. 15 all. 30. 40. Out. Out.
What did I kick?
Game. Smith Court. 5 games all. Second set.
5-5.
Out.
Match point.
Out.
No.
6 all. 7-6. Smith Court. Out. 7 all. Out. 8-7. Smith Court. 8 all. 9-8. Smith Court. Game and second set. Smith Court. 7-6. 1 set all.
Well, Smith Court wins the tiebreak. Now let's not play this third set because we have Chambers.
40-30. Out. Game, set, and match. Chambers.
Wow.
2
Smith-Court
sets to
again
1.
cannot get to the
6-4.
final four.
6-7.
It's like, why?
6-3.
Good thing she's got all those points, but Chambers beats Smith-Court. Giant win for her. Smith-Court had 8 aces and a +4 winners on first serve, but Chambers was more than 2-1 on winners. So now, who's the fourth quarterfinalist? The semifinalist will be Mary Jo Fernandez or Martina. Martina Navratilova, the only one in the quarterfinals to have won a tournament. She's won 2. If she wins the third one, she's practically gone for 3 weeks. She'll play the French Open because everyone has to play the French Open, and then she'll be out for 3 more weeks. Oof. Mary Jo, 5-5. This is the first tournament she's actually won 2 events, 2 matches. She's been in Amelia, she beat Spitalita, losing the Lawn. She beat Smith-Court, losing the Hingas in Italy. Barcelona, she beat Bravo, losing Sharapova. She didn't play last week. She did one play, I think. And Arani and Willis Moody, she won. Martina, 2 titles, 17-3. She lost to Muguruza in the quarters in Palm Beach. She lost to Schivoni in Orlando. I was like, But she swept through with Hilton Head, Pliskova, Betts, Chambers, Everett, Groff. Then in San Diego, she beat Davenport, Brawl, Willis Moody, Mallory, and Connolly. She lost to Monica in the quarters in Berlin. She's beating Kerber and Austin in Lugano.
Quiet, please. Fernandez to serve. First game. Play.
Probably give Mary Jo Fernandez it. Yeah, Mary Jo versus Chambers. So you're gonna see like 4 unlikely semifinalists.
30-40.
Mary Jo's like, yeah, okay.
Out. Deuce. Advantage, Navratilova. Game, Navratilova. 5 games all, first set.
Mary Jo's like, what the frig?
Out! 6 all. Seven, 6. Fernandez. Out! Game and first set. Fernandez. 7 games to 6.
So Mary Jo Fernandez wins the first set.
Out! Love 15.
Oh, they had to end. 4-5.
Deuce. Out! Out! Advantage, Fernandez. Game, Fernandez. 5 games all, second set. Game and second set. Navratilova. 7 games to 5. 1 set all.
Wow, these two are really going toe to toe each other. Who's winning the match?
Out. Love 15. Out. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Navratilova. Deuce. Out. Out. Advantage. Navratilova. Out. Game, set and match. Navratilova. 2 sets to 1.
Martina wins.
6,
It
7.
wasn't easy.
7, 5.
Fernandez could have easily
7,
won her
5.
match, but nope. Martina wins in 2 hours 53 minutes. Man, this was a long ass match. Virgil tried her best, but Martina will win. She will face Chambers, Halep, and Sanchez Vicario. So it's 4 nations: Romania, Spain, England, and US. Martina's the only one who has won a title. We will have Halep versus Sanchez Vicario as the semifinal because that's a more important semifinal. Now, let's go to the boys. To Monte Carlo. You got 4 seeded players instead of the natural. So the top 16 seeds actually got buys, and then everyone else would fight. We're in the quarterfinals. We have 1 matchup of seeded players, 2 of seeded versus unseeded, and 1 non-seeded matchup. We're going to go to the non-seeded matchup, and that's Annie Murray versus Roy Emerson. Murray is 1-0 against Emerson. He's 15-8 overall. Emerson 9-8. Murray got to the semis in Brussels, beating Emerson, Sampras, and Lendo. Well, he beat Emerson, Sampras, and Lendo before losing to Edberg. In Rotterdam, he got to the finals, beating Edberg, Tilden, Borg, and McEnroe. But Isner beat him. Milan, he lost to Roddick somehow, but he's beaten Davydenko, Federer, and Germeau. Roy Emerson, 9-8. He got to the semifinals in Memphis. Well, 648 people. He had to go through qualifying. He beat Cilic, then Federer, Team, and Djokovic for Connors beating him in the semis. Other than that, he's had a few hiccups. Well, La Quinta, he beat Newcomb and Laver, his fellow Aussies, losing to Don Budge. He's beaten Petra, Connors, and Borg to get this far.
Quiet, please. Emerson to serve.
So Emerson
First
needs
game.
to win this game.
Play.
I think it's Murray. 5-1 Emerson. It's going to be easy.
Deuce. Out. Advantage. Murray. Deuce. Out. Out. Advantage. Emerson. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Emerson. Game and first set. Emerson. 6 games to 1.
Emerson wins the first set. Right.
Love.
Right.
40-15.
Any game.
Out. 40-30. Out. Game, set and match. Emerson. 2 sets to love. 6-1. 6-4.
Well, Murray was fucked, but Emerson didn't put his foot off the pedal. Winners, well, Emerson plus minus Murray, no. So Roy Emerson will go on to the semis. Who does he get? Nadal or Cilic? Nadal's beaten Cilic twice. He's 19-8. You got to the quarters in Philly, the quarters in Delray Beach. Well, lost to Novak, then lost to Novak again. Semis in the Quinta, beating Sears, Cilic, and Djokovic, losing to Budge. Quarters in Houston, losing to Novak. Well, week 2, he lost to Isner, but he was injured. Brussels, he didn't do well. He lost to Sheriff. Isner losing in the quarterfinals. Got to the final last week over Newcomb, Phyllis, Bork, Djokovic before losing to frickin' Sheriff. He's beating Team and Nishikori. What will Cilic do? He's 14-8. Got to the round of 16 in the Quinta, losing to Rafa. Quarterfinals in Brussels, beating Carlson and Wieslander, losing to Laver. Semis in Milan last week, losing the Sheriff after beating Fitas, Connors, and Agassi. He's beaten Toto, Brungham, Tilden, and Schwartzman. That's far.
Quiet, please. Cilic to serve. First game. Play.
Nadal knows what he's got to do.
Game and first set.
Nadal.
6 games to 4.
Shut it.
15 love.
Hey.
Game, set and match. Nadal.
Well,
2
Cilic
sets to
again
love.
falls to Nadal.
6-4.
He just hates Rafa Nadal.
6-2.
6-4, 6-2. So Rafa will face Emerson in the semifinals. That should be interesting. Yeah, Rafa against Emerson. Nice. Next will be Don Budge versus Mats Wielander. Wielander may be 500, but he's beaten Budge once before. He beat him in Rotterdam. He got to the quarters in the first tournament, beating Cilic and Lendo before losing to Sampras. He got to the finals in La Quinta, beating the Potro, Mac, Emerson, and Nadal. Now he's faced Nadal, beat him. He lost the finals to Sampras, who finally got over that dry hump. He beat Edberg and Moya to get this far. With that enough? 7-7. 2 wins in Rotterdam, beating Budge and Nishikori before losing to Federer in the quarters. Lost to the Kloss last week. He's been Wawrinka, Lendl, and Sampras to get this far.
Quiet, please. Budge to serve. First game. Play.
And Budge.
Game and first set. Wielander.
Wielander wins
7
the
games
set,
to
7-5.
5. Out. 15 love. Out. Deuce.
Go slow.
Advantage. Budge. Out. Game and second set. Budge. 6 games to 3. 1 set all.
So, 7-10 overall.
Love 15.
Five two. Budge has to be a little careful.
Out. Game, set, and match. Budge. 2 sets to 1.
Budge will move
5-7.
on. Again, Budge this time.
6-3.
Freelander tried.
6-2.
5-7, 6-3, 6-2. So Don Budge wins. A lot of aces for Freelander. +5, +4. So Don Budge will move on to the semifinals. Will it be Mac or Laver? I think whoever wins this one should face Budge. Yeah, I think we'll have the Budge versus McEnroe Laver winner in the semifinals. I was going to go Laver McEnroe, but I couldn't find a second men's quarterfinal. 13-8 versus 18-3. Laver's won twice. He's like Martina. The fourth matchup, he's won 2 tournaments. Mac 13-8. Quarters in Philly, losing to Tilden. Got to the semis in Houston after beating Ash, Poncho, and Lacoste, but Borg beat him, his old rival. In Rotterdam, he beat Novak, Connors, and Lendl before losing to Berry, and then beat Ash and Philip. Rod Laver, 18-3. He lost those semis to Bill Tilden in Philly, then beat Murray, Lacoste, Agassi, Sampras, Connors, and Memphis. Week off, lost to Emerson and La Quinta. Lost to Borg in Houston. In Brussels, he beat Cochet, Nishikori, Chilich, Borg, and Edberg. 2-week ban. He's beating Bertuzzo, Gu, and Lacoste. Can you do it again?
Quiet, please. Laver to serve. First game. Play.
Let's see. McEnroe's getting a little antsy.
Game and first
Laver wins
set.
the first
Laver.
set.
6 games to 4.
Laver up 6-4.
Love.
Laver looks confident.
Game, set, and match.
Good.
Laver.
McEnroe tried.
2
6-4,
sets to
6-3.
love.
Laver.
6-4.
He's on a roll.
6-3.
He's on a tear. McEnroe can only make 2 aces. So Rod Laver wins. Laver will face Don Budge in the semifinals. Rafa Nadal will face Roy Emerson. So we could see an all-Australian final. We could. Well, Nadal and Budge will be trying to ruin it. I would like to see Nadal versus Laver. Just for the heck of it. We'll see. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond.